Hello, welcome to the stream. So today we're going to be playing a little bit more of the Cold War mod. Soviet Union, let us continue on for last left off. So last time we did end up winning the Korean War, and it went pretty well. People in the comments did note that we did end K-pop forever, so depending on how you feel about that, the positive or a negative. Currently around 1951, we're about 2-ish years away from when Stalin is supposed to die. I'm assuming he's going to die around the same date. I'm assuming it's an event. I'm not 100% too sure. I think we can basically just get started right away. So we have some units we can deploy. I don't care about that. Template. Modify government. 194 political powers. Anything I'd actually want to spend. ICBM research. You know what? Yeah, let's get some ICBMs in here. I think that makes a lot of sense for us in the grand scheme of things. Not enough equipment. Manpower's a little bit low. None of those I think are really that big of a deal. We do want to try to increase our economy. I think like some of these techs did. Pension, you know, retention's still pretty good. 5% more income, but that's a 1955 tech, which is a little bit expensive. So, you know, we'll just go for the production efficiency. Seems good enough for now. God. Accidentally moved my mouse off the screen. There we go. So how many nukes do we have right now? We have 30 nuclear weapons. We have no ICBMs, no IRBMs, no SRB. I have no idea what any of these other things are. I've only heard of ICBMs. What's an RI? Intermediate range, short range, okay. Sub-launch ballistic missiles, okay. I mean, it all seems to make a decent amount of sense, I would say. And again, I don't think anything's really gone through the UN anytime recently, so nothing we have to really worry about that. Okay, we do an extra research slot. Let's... It's like, that's 5 years ahead of time. I mean, how expensive is 5 years? 900 days? Okay, no, that's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. Could go... No, you're also like 4 years ahead of time. Could go for the 1950 main battle tank, the T-55. More tanks for us. Seems like it would be good. Like, you know, better tanks for us. Have another operative. Let's recruit you. Do we have the ability to break that guy out of prison? Okay, we're preparing it right now. Excellent. Love the playthrough. I'm glad you appreciate campaign so far. What have you sent? I guess we'll send like a spy to London. I guess that makes sense. I still don't really like how blindingly white all the text on the screen is. I don't know if there's anything we can really do about that at the moment. We are still like going a little bit in the dead, mostly because we're trying to go this Air Force and education. A lot of stuff very expensive. But my plans for right now, when it comes not just to Hearthstone 4, but for streaming in general. Oh, the Korean War! It's already over, game. I don't know if you know that. Oh yeah, our influence in Turkey. I completely forgot about that. We're at 38%. Let's spend more points. So we get 2.82. We're at 38. In order for them to actually become a complete puppet, we need 90%. And 50% to start manipulating their politics. So you know what? Yeah, let's influence them a little bit more. They're no longer socialist. They're just basic conservative. But I'm sure eventually we'll be able to get them on side. But my plans, as I was saying, for streaming are, at least right now, is that all of our Paradox games, you know, EU4, Hearts of Iron, the Grand Campaign, all those series are going to be streamed to YouTube. I haven't decided what day to kind of make a dedicated HOI4 streaming day. Probably either Monday or Thursday is the most likely, at least right now. Aside from that, any other game that we're going to play is going to be streamed over on Twitch. So if you want to, you know, if you're enjoying, you know, Disco Elysium, or you want to see more Halo streams, those are all going to be on the Twitch side of things. Probably starting either this week or next week. I think that seems like a decent compromise. At least for myself at the moment. Of course, all of my social media links stuff can be found at my new domain at anthewam.com. Go there and see a bunch of cool stuff. By that, I mean it's mostly just links to other things. But, you know, that's still kind of cool. Oh, unlocks more weapon and types. Oh, there's the magnetic core memory. There we go. Check it out. Influence on my national focuses, why influence them that way? Is there a national focus for Turkey? Also, I'm not even doing a national focus because I'm silly. Can't do anything in here. Get 100 political power off of this. Balkans. I don't know if there's a way to do it with Turkey in our focus tree. Baddest Leningrad. Nothing with Turkey there. It'll give us 2 more operatives, and I mean the 100 political power is not bad. I think let's invest in the Balkans for right now. We'll slightly worsen labor shortages. That seems not the worst. Or anything else we can do? We're getting collaboration to government in Germany. We'll see if we can maybe get West Germany and East Germany to unite under a friendly government to myself. I'm not too sure how likely that is to occur, but fingers crossed it'll go well. What are you? You are... Oh, the space race. Okay, we even started the space race. But it's only 51. You know, we have time. Also, it's only it's 11:59. It's 1 minute to midnight. We're at 91% world tension, mostly caused by North Korea. Seems kind of bad. Seems kind of bad. Is there anything we can do to kind of lessen tensions? At least not right now. North Korea is a puppet state of ours. Mongolia actually is not a puppet state. I thought they were. Under aid the Greek nationalists. Well, we can only do that if we just go abstinent crisis. This is about reigning government, nationalizing oil, finds its treaties. That is only if we were to aid the Greek loyalists. And I decided to follow the percentage agreement. We didn't go for that focus. Our agent was killed. Is that the one I was trying to liberate? Yeah. Fortunately, he's dead as hell. Well, guessing we don't need to save him anymore. How do I abandon the mission? We have no support equipment. Okay, we couldn't capture him or we couldn't save this person. He's just very dead. But you know what? Let's infiltrate the civilian government in Yugoslavia. Tito's had it too good for too long. Modify our government, Metro Police. We need to change any of this right now. We're still losing $6.9 billion. Is that a year or is that a month? Month, okay. Which means not great. Are we taking out loans automatically? I don't really know. Making 180, we're spending 187. Growth rate's at 1.1%. That's not that good. What else we can do in here? Autofuel, fuel reserves, water infrastructure. I mean, we're already, if I remember correctly, getting decent construction stuff going on. What are you? Your water infrastructure, your state infrastructure. There's a lot of infrastructure projects that we're currently undertaking. Anything else we can do in here? I guess we can try to keep fighting the Ukrainian insurgents. We're currently at 15%. Oh yeah, and we don't need to worry about you at all. Chronic labor shortage. Yeah, just don't worry about that. I'm sure it's going to be completely okay. What do you guys need? You need one sport equipment. Okay, I'm not gonna sweat one singular sport equipment. Hello, Sauron. It's nice to have you on the stream here today. Iran. I mean, it makes sense. Got a lot of oil and they're in a very strategic position. What's our current influence with them? 14%. Mostly influenced by the United Kingdom, which is not too crazy. Seems like every day it's cost us 50 political power to influence. But we're currently at 51% towards the Turkey. And if we can control the Bosphorus, I mean, that seems like it'd be very important for Soviet foreign policy. You know how much either the Soviet Union or Russia or anybody would give to being able to control the Dardanelles? It'd be very good for them. It'd be incredibly, incredibly good. If we don't have... Again, you're just the one support wing. Ignore you for now. And then you're the monthly stuff. I don't care about that either. Not that important. Could get some steel production. You know... Infrastructure, industrial parks, that actually means we can get a little bit more income. And I do enjoy having more money. They're losing $7 billion. Again, I think it's per month. But this doesn't seem like it actually ticks down every month. It almost seems like it's actually ticking down per year. In Revolution, is that still, I think that's still like 6 years from now. Got landlord class aside, both Kang Shen and Ran Bishi, one of the key members of the intelligence apparatus of China, the 5th Red Army commander, respectively, affirmed that a violent campaign against landlords in China was inevitable, as 30 million landlords and rich peasants have to be destroyed. America rejects the tripartite declaration. The United States has refused to sign a proposed tripartite declaration proposed by Britain and France. The agreement would call for all three of the states to preserve the current territorial status quo between Israel and its Arab neighbors. It would also be stipulated that the three parties would work to grow arms sales in the region. The government argued the agreement was anti-Israeli, as it would deny them access to defense aid while allowing Arab states to more effectively rearm the global market with a stronger financial position. So there might be some wars going on in the Middle East. And nothing's really been sent to the United Nations. I'm not too sure if at some point other countries will propose legislation. I don't know. Are you upgrading your GDP? I think GDP, it goes up a little bit on its own, but we need to kind of build industry. But our industry doesn't build that fast, because I'm also building nuclear weapons plants, which can kind of slow this down. It'll be done on the 17th of August. Yeah, just a little expensive. That's it. Labor shortage is for 17%. State unions negative 10%. Antiquated infrastructure is negative 20%. Yeah, our modifiers are just not very good. We've actually, I think we actually have a base. Yeah, because if the base output for 10 factories is 50, we're actually constructing at 42. We're not even doing it at the base rate, which is unfortunate. We're actually building slower than if we had no modifiers at all. We'll put Stalingrad. Put strain on agriculture, reducing food output through a hidden variable. Yeah, you know what? Give me the foundry districts. Give me those metallurgy plants. We have 44 hamburgers. I think we'll be good. We can also go for some more anti-air. Do we have any aircraft we want to research for the 1950? Yeah, let's get the MiG-17s. That also seems like it's okay. Also upgrade our foot artillery to be foot artillery level 2. I mean, it seems good. And invading Spain, when ISIS get elected, I'm sure they'll be protected by them. I feel like a war against Spain is not very viable. Are you in NATO yet? Is there actually a modifier? Yes, NATO member. You're not in NATO, but you are guaranteed by Portugal, and Portugal is in NATO. So I'm assuming if we invaded Spain, Portugal would join them, and that would probably get NATO involved regardless. Magnetic core memory, which allowed me, if I remember correctly, to research better nuclear weapons. Yeah, experimental nuclear engines. Yes, that seems good. It's gonna take 500 days, but you know, we need nukes. What are you gonna do if you don't have a nuclear weapon? You're nothing when it comes to international politics. I don't care about you. I want to just keep on influencing. You can manipulate politics. Adds 2% of your party popularity to this country. It adds 2%. Our party popularity right now is 2% just by itself. That's not very good. Saving up to get the dependent state, I think, just seems objectively better. Yeah, so it's 50 political power per 2 percentage points. We need 30. We need 30 points. So it's 15 ticks. 15 times 50 is 750. So we need about 1,200 political power, I think, to completely bring Turkey into our faction. He looks very familiar. Why does he look so familiar? Why are you in jail? A person who I had to... Okay. Bring you in here. Mantuan ready. And you don't have support equipment. Are we not making support equipment? We're not. That seems like that could be an issue. Let's throw this to the top of the... No, we are making support equipment. Light is not making a lot of it. If we look at logistics, we have 111,000 rifles. We should be okay to cut that down, at least for a little bit. Just so we can get more support equipment. Getting more support equipment means we can actually get this person not to get executed by the American government. If we're lucky, fingers crossed. I've noticed that this is starting to tick down. Current scale is 100%, scale by 0.0. We've generated 21%, largest world tension generated by North Korea. I guess it's just Korea at this point, it's not North Korea. Just regular Korea. Okay, we can complete the canal, seems pretty good. Now we're only losing 5.3 billion. We definitely are making more money than we were at the start of the stream. And I consider that to be an economic success for ourselves. I take another sip of my drink here. Delicious. So, are all of my units that I have training actually ready to go? No, they're mostly they're missing spags as well. Well, they have a few. But yeah, again, we don't really need the guys to be deployed anytime soon. Get free infrastructure. Connect the Union. That's a lot of industrial parks. Let's go for those industrial parks. Will you do get on Khrushchev or Beria? I'm not too sure really which of the paths we're going to go through once Stalin dies. How does Greece have more influence in China than we do? Greece, you want to explain yourselves? How the hell did that happen? So it's a little confusing. Also, you're not in my faction. Negative 5,000. You have strategic reasons not to ally with the Soviet Union. Okay, do you know that you're a puppet of mine? You don't get a choice in being my ally. You're a puppet of my country, Korea. Seems like they don't really know how this works. Is there any wars going on, by the way? Fresh map. No, we got a couple of insurgencies, but that's basically about it. Let's actually fight them again. Also, these are glowing, and I don't know why. At 9%. When can I actually fight them? Oh, I need to actually put units in Korea. Or, not Korea, into Ukraine. Okay, Red Army, congratulations. You're being deployed to Ukraine. Just kind of go everywhere. I'm not really too sure where they are. Research Nerve Agent. Have at least 2 divisions in Voln. And Mapai triumphant in Israeli elections. So since next election to the foundation, the Israeli Workers' Party, the land of Israel, celebrates re-election. Ben Gorvin and Parliament falling 37% in the polls. What are they then? They are socialist. Moderate Socialist Party that dominated Zionist politics in the pre-state years. Hey, you want to become my puppet? Would like to upgrade our main battle tanks to the T-55s. I now... I can see where these states actually are. Ivanov. Where is this state? Oh, they're over here. Okay. Well, Red Army, I'm going to need you to... It's in Red Army. You're actually Orange Army. There you go. Now you're the Red Army. I'm going to need you guys to kind of garrison this part of Ukraine. Make your way over here for right now. Okay. Port Juby has returned to Morocco. Good for them. Good for them. At 9% right now. Which one is Zappa? You? Oh, there's not 3 divisions actually in there. I need more units then? Got 3, 3, 3. There we go. Now there's 3 in each province. Well, we just need to have 100 political power, which actually we're already at 92. It's not going to be that bad. Should be there soon enough. We're now 0.5 trillion. You see our GDP is increasing a little bit. We did have a little bit of stagnation period in 1950, but 1951, 1952, those are going to be our years. Occupation, where? Why do I own these islands? No, I don't actually know why I do. But you know what? I'll keep them. I didn't even know I had those provinces under my control. Please strength below 5%. Division leads to divisions. So apparently, I mean, below 5%. I mean, it does say 9%. That's for infiltration. Yeah, let's try to raid them. There we go. Let's liquidate the Ukrainian insurgency army. The demise of the Ukrainian insurgent army, the Red Army, has proudly announced the complete annihilation of the UIA. After years of fighting, the UIA has been utterly destroyed after a final strike against the remnants. Been wiped out while fleeing. Reigning leaders and killed off what few assets they had left. There we go. I'm guessing that's now dealt with. There we go. Yeah, there we go. The Red Army, it's time for you to come back to the border with Yugoslavia. Yugoslavia. Fine. Draw your line just on the Romanian border here. That seems fine. Gonna say military factory is the most worth it in a Cold War scenario. I'm not I don't disagree with you there. I don't think we're really building. We have 2 military factories here, but most of our economy or most of our construction is going towards civilian economy. But we have 2 states building up military factories. The rest of our country is building up infrastructure and local economy stuff. Hello, Black Mesa. What are you? Have I been ignoring this? Yes, I did. God damn it. Yeah, give me cement production. And we're at still plus 48 food. 23 extra from puppets. I mean, it all seems rather good to me. We'll put another point into Turkey here. I'm sure the Viet Minh will be coming back at some point. Not too sure when. Or anyone else that's like kind of... I mean, so we're already at 55 with Mongolia. We could turn them into like a proper puppet state, but like... how much does that really benefit us? I don't know. Anyone else around here that's like, hey, kind of pro-Soviet? Did the